think those close games are good for us, but this is good for us also sometimes getting, a little bit of a confidence boost, I think, going into a big travel week this week. So I think overall our team played great tonight. We had a great chemistry out there. Everybody was playing, doing their roles, things they're supposed to do. We had a lot of guys step up off the bench. I know D'Angelo played real well for us and, hitting a lot of open shots.
How valuable is that? Because obviously, statistically, Landis and Conchar score a lot. You've gotten 30 in a game this year, of which I predicted, by the way. And so you always get yours as well. But some of those, is it good for your group that other guys can step up? And it shows that, hey, we don't have to have Max get 28 and Conchar get 26 in order to win.
Yeah, it's definitely great. It takes a lot off those guys too. I know Max has a lot scoring that he's got on his back that he thinks he has to do all the time. So it's good for him when we have other guys like that are sometimes not here, sometimes they have big games like they did tonight. So I think it's just good for everybody.
I asked Coach about this. IPFW, I think it's 6 of the last 8 years, has won at least 16 games. There's not like a lot of peaks and valleys with this program where you win 9 games, you win 22, it's just consistent success. Why, in your 4 years, why has this program consistently been good?
I think a lot of the setup games we win, before going to break, stuff like that, where some teams are focused about other things. I think we've always been real good here about staying locked in and, finishing games out before Christmas break. Games like those, which are sometimes pivotal games, especially like in conference, those 2 games where you have them in a week, in one weekend, those are tough games to play when, we're playing a roster that's a little limited right now. So I think it's real. We take care of our bodies real well, and we have a lot of guys that play a lot of minutes. So I think it's just real important for those guys to just stay healthy, and we have a big mental focus, which we prepare well for all our games. It's our coaches' credit, obviously. They get us ready for the games, but I think the players really focus in, and we know the other team what they're doing, and I think that helps us a lot.
I wonder if that was a factor today, because it's Sunday afternoon. They're on the road. The second half, you guys came out and kind of punched them in the mouth quickly and put the game away. And is that the focus you're talking about? Because on a Sunday afternoon,
right,
you got class tomorrow. It was Saturday night last night, and so it's just
games that
feel.
are different situations. Games like that, like a 2:00 game, like you said, on a Sunday. I can't remember the last time I probably played one of those in college. So, but I think, like I said, just guys being able to step up and focus on what needs to get done. It's real important.
Joe, when you look at Max Landis and his game, obviously we know he can score, but how much do you and the other offensive guys appreciate what he's able to do as a distributor and initiator, especially since Mo's gone out?
Yeah, he's a huge part. Like I said, I've known that for a long time playing with him, that he's going to do what it takes to win. And when he needs to step up like he did against a lot of teams this year, scoring 27, 30 points. 37 points. He can do that, and he knows he can do that. He can hit shots. We all have, faith in him. I think last year, we were telling him to shoot the ball more. So I think this year you're seeing him shoot the ball more, which has been real well for us. But, obviously a lot of other guys are, taking advantage of, people playing him tight, and he gets other people open, and it's real well for our team.
Defensively, what were the keys to limiting Covington and Fuller, their top 2 scorers, didn't have their best games today?
What we want to focus on was just keeping them out of the paint a lot. They set a lot of screens, and we had to talk a lot. I think it was a big test for our bigs. BC guarding ball screens, he did pretty well tonight. And our guards, it was obviously a tough one for them. They had to do a lot of more work than the bigs did, but it was mainly just keeping them out of the paint and stopping that penetration and kicks, which they score on a lot. Those 2 are real good players.
And then big picture, Joe, how would you assess the defense at this point? Do you see improvement in that area?
Definitely improvement from beginning of the year, yes. I think we still have room to improve. We have guys that still play some limited roles that step in, and they've been doing a good job for us. We just got to keep that up, throughout the whole 40-minute game.